Hello, Libra, and welcome back to New Hope Tarot, where we will be doing your reading for the first half of October. I have meditated upon the cards and I have pre-shuffled. As always, I will shuffle live. During meditation, I was really focused on this orca whale, and what I heard was, it's time to make a splash. And remember that the orca whale was your card for the month of October. So it's time to break out. It's time to make your entrance. It's time to get out of a situation that you are comfortable in, and go out and be playful, have a bit of an adventure. Okay, do something that's a little less ordinary for you. Okay, I don't feel like this is something completely out of the ordinary, like you making a splash, but maybe it's not a typical thing. You know, maybe it's not something new that that you do or don't do. You know what I mean? Let me rephrase that. Perhaps you do get out every once in a while, but typically you don't really make a splash. Typically you don't really make a scene. This is saying every once in a while you do, but not very frequently. Do that again. Okay, do that again, whatever that is. All right, I'm just going to get out your cards here. And remember, only take what resonates. These are general readings. Also check out your sun, moon, rising signs, or whatever sign you are focused on at the moment on your chart. So that's going to be very important. If you don't know what signs you have in your chart, I'd suggest you go and find what your birth chart holds, or your natal chart. They're called different things. All you need is your name, your date of birth, the time you were born. This card really wants to come out. And enter your email, and they'll email it to you. It's free. You don't have to pay anything. And just Google natal charts. Okay. Oh, that's it. That's all I need. Okay. Okay. That's all the cards I need. Nope, they want the bottom of the deck. Okay. Here we go. And for everybody who has liked, shared, subscribed, commented, thank you so much. And for those who have donated as well, thank you from the bottom of my heart for all of your support and love. And when I was saying support, 333 showed up on the camera, so that might be an important number for you. It could be a number that you frequently see. Okay. By the way, the number 3 is talking about support and guidance. So there you have it. All right. Let's take a look at your 10 of Wands, 6 of Wands in reverse, 10 of Cups in reverse, the Lord, Hangman in reverse as underlying energy or subconscious. I feel like this is the subconscious saying, or your subconscious, maybe whether you are aware of it or not, this is saying it's time. It's time. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. It's time. We have the Moon, Queen of Pentacles, the Tower, and the Two of Wands in reverse. No, don't be silly. They do want this one, though. I feel like you're very excited. I feel like you're stuck, but you're excited. You're like a jumble mess inside. It's like one minute you're thinking one thing, another minute you're thinking something else. Like you want to do something, but you're holding back. You want to do something, then you're holding back. I feel like you are inching closer to make this decision, whatever decision this is. I still don't know what this adventure is for you, whether it's, you know, you starting to date, or, you know, you starting a side business, or you going back to school to learn something new. Whatever this is, whatever this is for you. I saw the Two of Cups. And I felt like that was important, but I put it back in because it came out with other ones. So if it comes out again, then we know for sure it was meant to come out, but I will take it into consideration. Perhaps it's just about you needing to align your heart and your mind. I feel like a lot of people have been getting that specific message. You need to align your heart and your mind. Okay. Ooh, okay. All right. I feel like you have been carrying a lot of burdens on your back. Like you've been weighing this, or perhaps whatever this is weighing very, very heavily on you. Perhaps this could be just a lot of responsibility that you're carrying, that you feel like you're responsible for. Or this could just be, like I said, like I just mentioned, right? Like there's like this decision, this thought process, it weighs heavy on you. This is a very heavy decision, and it's like you don't want to take any missteps. I'm also getting the fact that you don't want to be judged or looked at in a different way. So for instance, let's say you are married, right? But you haven't been happy, but you've been considering getting a divorce for quite some time, right? Perhaps you don't want to be looked at as, you know, you're the one that's stepping out on your spouse. You know, you don't want to be looked at as the bad person. You're the one that's looking to, you know, you don't want to break up a family, but at the same time, you know, you're not happy. You know, whatever that looks like for you. I'm not saying that that's what it is, but it does feel like there's a sense of community. But this community that you're in, whether it's a family or a friendship or a job or whatever this is, it feels like there's some sort of disconnect or discontentment within that community from you. And I feel it's because you're longing to do something else internally, probably something that you're not really sharing. But I do feel like you're planning, you are doing a lot of thinking, you're doing a lot of processing, you're trying to figure out. But I feel like you've been in this mode for quite some time. And now it's time. I feel like you know internally it's time. But I feel like you're waiting for the right moment. And I feel like you're waiting for a sign. I feel like you're waiting for a sign because of this bird here. like spiritual guidance or just a sign, whatever that looks like for you. We have the Moon, Queen of Pentacles, the Tower, Two of Wands in reverse. You're definitely wanting to go into something that's a little unknown, or there's uncertainty in whatever it is you're wanting to do. So it just feels like you are not calculating, but you are assessing everything. Your finances, your living situation, your job, startup costs, whatever this looks like, you are assessing how to move or how to set up the pieces for your best outcome. And I feel like you're going to decide, like once you get this, it's just going to happen. There's going to be some sort of shift here that's going to take place. And that shift is what's going to make you go, okay, now is the time. Now is the time. I'm really drawn to the bird here and here. There's one bird here and then there's a lot of birds over here. Like this way, you're like, okay, I see the path, but am I taking it? In reverse, it feels like you're not even considering it anymore. You're just saying, there's the path, I'm doing it. Okay. We have the Nine of Coins, Ace of Coins, 10 of Swords in reverse, and the Fountain in reverse. I do see that you're going to break out of this. I see you being independent. Again, following your gut instincts. There is spirit right there with you with this. I don't know what kind of animal that is, whether it's a duck or I don't know what that is, but whatever that is. I just feel like you step out and step into your own independence and break out of whatever this situation is. And it does look like you're starting fresh, you're starting new. And you have closed out that cycle. And I feel like even with this 10 of Swords, this is a new cycle with new burdens, but these are burdens that you want to take. These are the burdens you want to take on, I should say, because this is for your own good. You know that this is going to be difficult. I don't feel like you are blind to the fact that whatever this is going to take time and effort, and it might drain your energy, but at the same time, you're also really motivated to do it and continue doing it because it's out of passion, out of desire, not out of doing it for the need of somebody else. But this is for a want of your own. I hope that makes sense. Okay. So let's say we're going to take this whole divorce situation and put it in here. I'm not saying that that's your situation. It could be any situation. But let's say, you start, you break out, you're single again, right? And you decide that you start brand new and you have very little finances and you have to work extra hard. You have to work extra hard, but you know what? It drains you, but you know what? You have your freedom. You no longer feel suffocated by whatever this was, or you no longer feel discontent in whatever this was. This is this not necessarily a discontent, but this is an exhaustion of your own making for something that you want, versus this was an exhaustion or a discontent of somebody else's making and you working for somebody else's needs. Okay. I hope that makes sense. I don't even need any clarifiers. This was very clear cut. Very, very, very clear cut. All right. Let's get some guidance here for you. All right, well, how can we help Libra here? What is additional guidance? What can we tell Libra here? What does Libra need to know? Here it is. Soul work. I feel like this is saying do what's right for you. Work for you. Do what's right for you. Do the work that is needed to draw people to you. You got 2 cards. I just noticed, I've had this deck forever, and I just noticed the diamond right there. Do the work that is right for you. That's what's going to make you brilliant. That is what's going to draw people to you. That's what's going to attract the thing that you're wanting. Whatever that looks like for you, whether it's a soulmate, whether it's more money, whatever that looks like, okay? Whether it's the right business partner, whatever. We have Rhino Spirit and Dolphin Spirit. Overcome any obstacle, and this and that are true. I'm drawn to the fact that this is the number 5 and this is the number 2, right? Both coupled with the number 10, which is ending a cycle and starting a brand new one. The number 5 talks about change, right? Change and transformation. And this is what we've been talking about. You're looking for some sort of change. You're wanting to change something in your life. And it says here that you're able to overcome any obstacle. And that's what you've been, you can, but you're trying to make it come out. You're trying to come out of it looking or smelling like roses, because I'm drawn to the roses here. Like you're like a rhino and you're like, yes, I'm going through. But I also want to come out looking really good. All right. I want to make sure that I am doing things kindly, patiently, with guidance. I don't want to, I'm aware that I am a rhino and I can be like a bull in a china shop, but I want to do this right. Is what I'm hearing. I want to do this right. And then, of course, we have the dolphin with the number 2 talking about alignment and balance. And that's what we're talking about here, alignment and balance. Okay? Even soul work is about aligning and balance, right? And here you are trying to get out of a situation so that you can feel grounded for yourself, because the 9 of coins is also about being grounded, right, for you. And also the fact that, you need to make a splash. It's time for you to make a splash. This and that are true. Yes, you are wanting to break out. Yes, it is going to be difficult. Yes, it is an unknown factor. But yes, it is also time for you to get moving and get going and do something that feels right for you. All right, my dear Libras, I hope that made sense. That is for the first half of October. If this did resonate, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And until we meet again, have a great one.